Our narrative begins with the intriguing duo of Hilma and Marabito, denizens of the afterlife, thrust into a realm where mischievous souls run amok. These ethereal entities, capable of inhabiting old inanimate objects and adopting physical forms, serendipitously cross paths. Hilma, experiencing a moment of trepidation, cautiously approaches a peculiar Marabito, setting the stage for what promises to be a captivating encounter. Fear not, dear viewer, for this is merely a prologue. Hilma, hailing from the illustrious Tsukumogami family, where inanimate objects develop spirits known as Seinom, holds the esteemed position of an enforcer within House Kunato, one of the three distinguished Seinom houses. Enter Kunato, thrust into the underworld by a twist of fate, clutching onto an ancient coin that grants him a tangible form. Amidst the perplexity, he recounts his life story to an enigmatic figure. Abruptly, a coin is raised, casting doubt upon Kunato's narrative. The enigmatic figure advocates for a more grounded approach, and behold, Kunato complies. A mere wave of the hand, a coin clutched firmly, and Kunato disappears, re-emerging with a new label, KaKuNime. The spirit finds its new home sealed in a vessel, earmarked for a future memorial. Kunato unravels the secrets of a covered coin, concealed from public knowledge for eons, a skeptic's treasure trove. With a genial wave, Kunato expresses his readiness to ally with the rookie duo. After all, the Kunato clan has been the government's entrusted custodians of Tsukumogami for generations. Kunato's mysterious vanishing act prompts Hilma to transform him into the vessel that Zoe had become during a prior encounter. While the rookie envisions a peaceful resolution, Zoe, seasoned in the art of battle, interprets it as a cryptic language of conflict. He implores Hilma not to hesitate when faced with troublesome Tsukumogami, underscoring the potential challenges that lie ahead. In a conversation about his grandson, Zoe arranges for Hilma to stay with Nagatsuki Boten. As they delve into discussions about their target, Zoe imparts valuable insights about Tsukumogami in human form, puzzle of unknown strength. Driven by the territorial instincts of Seinom, Hilma leans towards a swift and forceful approach. However, Zoe, a sagacious observer, counsels against hasty judgments. He reveals that some Tsukumogami harbors a desire to return to their former abodes. Despite Hilma's impulsive actions, Zohai perceives potential for growth beyond the fiery exterior. Zohai introduces the intriguing concept of special exception, where Tsukumogami enjoys limited freedom under specific conditions. In a dramatic turn of events, Zohai decides to immerse himself in the Tsukumogami for the next 2 days. This decision leaves Hilma contemplating the intricate existence of these supernatural entities. On his journey to meet the Tsukumogami, Zohai enlightens Hilma about Nagatsuki Boten, the head of the host family, encouraging daily interactions. The rarity of Tsukumogami coexisting with humans for an extended period adds a layer of complexity to the unfolding narrative. As Hilma arrives at Nagatsuki's residence, Hori and Koshi welcome him in Boten's absence. Hori discloses Boten's location. She's at school and introduces the remaining Tsukumogami members. Nagi, recognizing Hilma as the troublesome Kunato, challenges him to a clash of spirits. In the heat of battle, Hilma discovers the unique power of Tsukumogami, the ability to change form based on the possessed vessel. While Hilma refrains from seeking destruction, the encounter with Nagi takes an unexpected turn. Boten, returning early from school, stumbles upon the aftermath of the clash, with none able to elucidate the mysterious altercation between Hilma and the Tsukumogami. As the plot thickens, Hilma and Nagatsuki's paths intertwine, guided by Zoe's sagacity. The complexities of the Tsukumogami world come to the forefront, with Hilma navigating the intricate challenges of coexistence. The audience is left on the edge, eagerly anticipating the twists and turns that await in this supernatural saga. What lies ahead for our protagonists in this spectral realm? Only time will unveil the mysteries that shroud the land of the living and the afterlife. The narrative weaves a tapestry of supernatural intrigue, introducing us to characters straddling the realms of the living and the dead. As Hilma grapples with the responsibilities thrust upon him and the enigmatic world of Tsukumogami, the audience is taken on a journey fraught with mystery, battles, and the delicate balance between two worlds. The tantalizing hints of special exception and Zoe's dramatic decision to immerse himself with the Tsukumogami leave us yearning for more revelations and the unfolding of a rich and layered narrative. The clash between Hilma and Nagi serves as a precursor to the challenges that lie ahead, hinting at the complexities of coexistence and the potential for growth beyond impulsive actions. In this spectral realm, where the supernatural and the mundane converge, each character brings a unique flavor to the story. Kunato's enigmatic past and Seinom's territorial instincts add layers of depth to Hilma's character, making him a protagonist with both flaws and potential for growth. The introduction of Nagatsuki Boten. The narrative takes a twist as Hilma steps into the Boten household, greeted not with warmth, but with an unexpected wave of maltreatment. Botan, sensing the need to assess Hyoma's well-being during his forthcoming one-year stay, attempts to engage with him. However, doubts begin to emerge about Hyoma's suitability to lead a group of 6 Tsukumogami as Botan perceives a lack of grit in his demeanor. The punishment inflicted upon Naji, tying him upside down, brings about a surprising transformation, casting a new light on Nagi's resilience. In a subsequent dialogue, Kuminato-san takes the opportunity to educate Botan about Seino, shedding light on the unique existence of humans empowered by Seino-kami and unraveling the mysterious nature of Tsukumogamis as a distinct breed of monsters. Hyoma supplements the discourse with a practical illustration drawn from his encounter with Nagi, gradually softening Botan's initial stern stance. Eventually, Botan grants Hyoma a 3-day window to decide whether he will commit to collaborating with them, all while bearing in mind the cautionary tale from his grandpa about the consequences of an early return. Nagi, still grappling with the aftermath of a previous punishment, turns to Hyoma for assistance in the arduous task of hunting down rogue Tsukumogami. Hyoma, recognizing the potential benefits tied to sealing a rogue Tsukumogami as a special exception, extends unwavering 100% support to Nagi. Their collaboration, however, unveils Naji's lingering irresponsibility and apparent indifference toward hunting his own kind, a sentiment possibly influenced by a perceived lack of soul. This unorthodox approach prompts disdain from other Tsukumogami in the land of the living. The narrative takes a poignant turn when the duo encounters a human who has killed its Tsukumogami. The ensuing conflict becomes a moral dilemma, with Hyoma despising the act while Nagi, acknowledging Hyoma's decisive action, undergoes a shift in perception. The journey back triggers a flood of memories for Hyoma, ignited by the sight of a paper umbrella. Painful recollections resurface as he remembers the tragic fate that befell his sister and brother at the hands of a similar Tsukumogami, a newcomer to the land of the living, still shrouded in mystery. The trials and tribulations endured by Hyoma serve a higher purpose, fueling his ambition to ascend as the next head of the Seino-Kumeto clan, all in pursuit of gaining insights into the elusive Tsukumogami. As the quest for approval unfolds within the Tsukumogami household, Hyoma's unwavering commitment to discipline becomes a beacon of respect even as doubts linger regarding compatibility with Suzuri. The narrative undergoes a pivotal shift as the focus transitions to the evaluation of a mortal wheel Tsukumogami, a critical juncture in the special exception process. Initial reluctance on the part of Hyoma, Suzuri, and Kagami gives way to a thorough investigation into the Tsukumogami's motives. Suzuri, through astute comprehension, manages to unravel the true intentions of the enigmatic Tsukumogami. Kagami, wielding the Shreokyo mirror, unveils a deception, prompting Hyoma's decisive intervention to save the Tsukumogami from potential repercussions. The subsequent decision regarding her fate hinges on a vote, with Suzuri, Kagami, Naji, and San emerging as vocal supporters, advocating for her acceptance into the intricate tapestry of Tsukumogami existence. The third episode of Hyoma and the Tsukumogami opens with a pivotal moment narrated by Suzuri, the keen-eyed Tsukumogami. The recounting describes how Hyoma valiantly saved Kagami from an impending disaster, setting the tone for a significant shift in dynamics among the supernatural beings. Despite the lingering skepticism among some Tsukumogami, particularly Kagami, regarding Hyoma's place within their unconventional family, there is a palpable sense that the tides are turning. The narrative intricacies within the Tsukumogami household become more pronounced as alliances and friendships begin to form. Suzuri's narration serves as a masterful storyteller, weaving a tapestry of interconnected lives that reveal the nuanced emotions and conflicts underpinning their existence. Hyoma, the outsider, starts to find his place among these otherworldly beings. Before embarking on her daily routine, Botan, one of the central Tsukumogami, expresses a genuine heart of gratitude toward Hyoma. This subtle shift in Botan's demeanor hints at a growing connection between her and the enigmatic Seino, setting the stage for a deeper exploration of their evolving relationships. As Botan goes about her day attending her classes at the university, the audience is left anticipating the blossoming of a unique bond. Overcoming the shadows of first impressions, the intricate relationships within the Tsukumogami household take center stage, with Yu emerging as a formidable hurdle for Hyoma. Her reluctance to endorse his presence stems from the indelible mark of his initial interactions, which left a strained relationship between them. This tension is further exacerbated by the fact that Hyoma inadvertently made Yu's boss cry, adding another layer to the complexities of their dynamic. Determined to gain Yu's approval and overcome the shadows of his first impressions, Hyoma faces a daunting ultimatum: either quit and return to the Kuminato family or engage in a battle and defeat Yu. This choice presents a formidable challenge for Hyoma. Despite the undeniable compatibility between him and Botan, the shadows of his past actions cast doubt on his acceptance within the Tsukumogami household. Yu, Bearing the weight of her own convictions, challenges Hyoma to prove his worth through combat. The impending clash becomes a metaphorical battleground, reflecting the intricate dynamics of relationships within the supernatural realm. Hyoma, torn between his peaceful nature and the necessity of the impending battle, grapples with internal conflict, highlighting the moral dilemmas that accompany his newfound existence. As the narrative unfolds, Hyoma employs a clever trick, triggering Botan's anger and leading to a surprising physical altercation. The emotional tension escalates, unraveling hidden layers within the characters and setting the stage for a deeper exploration of their individual struggles. The evolving relationships among the Tsukumogami and their interactions with Hyoma showcase the delicate balance between supernatural entities and the complexities of human emotions. The aftermath of Hyoma and Yu's intense confrontation exposes vulnerabilities within the Tsukumogami household. A new threat emerges, seeking revenge on the Botan Tsukumogami for past transgressions, further intensifying the challenges faced by Hyoma and his newfound allies. This new entity, unable to directly reach Botan, strategically targets her companions, adding a layer of suspense and danger to the unfolding narrative. Amidst the chaos, Hyoma, still nursing wounds from the battle with Yu, maneuvers through the unfolding events. The conflict escalates as the vengeful Tsukumogami confronts the Botan Tsukumogami, setting the stage for a dramatic showdown. In a surprising turn of events, Hyoma intervenes, breaking free from the lingering effects of the battle with Yu. His actions are fueled by a personal vendetta, as the attackers were responsible for the tragic deaths of his brother and sister. The revelation of Hyoma's painful past adds a poignant layer to the narrative, offering a glimpse into the complexities that shape his character. The audience is given a deeper understanding of Hyoma's motivations and the challenges he faces in navigating the supernatural world. However, the observant Tsukumogami draws a profound conclusion from the unfolding events. Recognizing the synergy between Hyoma and Botan, she declares them a perfect match. Hori's decision to have Hyoma stay with them marks a turning point, fostering a newfound sense of unity among the Tsukumogami. This episode, filled with intense confrontations, emotional revelations, and the unveiling of hidden histories, deepens the narrative tapestry of Hyoma and the Tsukumogami. As the characters grapple with their pasts and navigate the complexities of their intertwined destinies, the stage is set for an enthralling saga that promises to captivate and surprise at every turn. The bonds forged in the crucible of conflict become the foundation for a future where the supernatural and the human coexist in harmony. This harmonious coexistence lays the groundwork for the captivating episodes that lie ahead, teasing the audience with the promise of further revelations, challenges, and the evolution of the unique relationships within this enchanting world. The shifting landscape marks a turning point for Hyoma as his support among the Tsukumogami strengthens, solidifying his presence within the eclectic group. Returning to square one, Hyoma finds that the dynamics within the group undergo a subtle transformation. As he spends more time with the Tsukumogami, a profound connection begins to develop, prompting Hyoma to contemplate whether these otherworldly entities are individuals he can genuinely trust. The seemingly bewildering move of collecting signatures from all the Tsukumogami puzzles Botan. However, Hyoma, ever the proactive one, takes steps to rectify the initial impression he left on her during his first visit. His efforts elicit laughter from Botan, signaling a shift in their interactions. Finally, with a sense of camaraderie and understanding, Hyoma embarks on his full-year journey with the Tsukumogami. Within the walls of Botan's house, responsibilities, even the culinary ones, are shared among the Tsukumogami. Despite his culinary skills, Hyoma becomes an integral part of this rotation. On the way to the kitchen with Botan, they encounter other Tsukumogami, leading them into a room where they discover an arrangement made with Zoe-san. It is revealed that Zoe desires Hyoma to stay with them for a year, and in return, they request Hyoma's hand in marriage to Botan. This revelation catches Hyoma off guard, and after a brief moment of confusion, the truth is unveiled in a room filled with an air of expectancy. The message, adorned with celebratory sentiments, welcomes Hyoma to the journey of finding a suitable husband for their mistress. Initially, it appears to be a prank, but as the layers unfold, it becomes apparent that the intention behind this orchestrated scenario is to facilitate a happy match for Botan. Left to contemplate this unexpected turn of events, Hyoma grapples with the significance of the plan. The complexity of the situation unfolds as he navigates the intricate web of relationships within Botan's house. Each Tsukumogami plays a unique role, contributing to the multifaceted tapestry of their existence. Seeking clarification and perhaps solace, Hyoma decides to call his grandfather, questioning the rationale behind the arranged marriage without his consent. Zoe, in his characteristic cryptic manner, mentions the idea of creating a tense relationship to enhance Hyoma's mental fortitude. Pointing out that at the age of 21, Hyoma has shown no interest in romance, Zoe justifies the timing of the plan. The revelation, though infuriating, allows Hyoma to come to a tentative understanding of the motives behind the orchestrated scenario. Unsuccessful in reaching Hori, who is out with Kushij, and with Yu and Naji engaged in their usual activities, Hyoma's frustration intensifies. Boten approaches, attempting to discuss the marriage issue from before. Hyoma reassures her that he has not dwelled on it, highlighting his focus on the challenges they may face in the task at hand. The complexity of emotions surfaces as Boten grapples with her feelings, unaware of the internal turmoil within Hyoma. As the narrative unfolds, the Tsukumogami's meddling in the affairs of their human counterparts raises questions about the eventual outcome of their intertwined destinies. The complexities of familial relationships, the expectations placed upon them, and the unfolding events hint at a tapestry woven with both joyous celebrations and challenging trials. In the shadows, Hinarishi, a sinister force, makes an appearance, introducing an element of danger. The clash of duty, personal relationships, and the supernatural sets the stage for an intricate storyline, leaving audiences on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating the next twist in the tale. As the characters navigate the intricate dance of fate, the stage is set for an enthralling saga that promises to captivate and surprise at every turn. Strategizing against threats in this crucial episode of Hyoma and the Tsukumogami, the narrative opens with a sense of urgency as Boten faces an imminent attack. Hyoma, along with two trusted Tsukumogami companions, stands as a protective barrier for her. Recognizing the need for a preemptive measure, Hyoma devises a strategic plan to safeguard the mansion and its surroundings. This defensive tactic involves the utilization of talismans, potent Sinome weapons capable of paralyzing potential Tsukumogami threats. The introduction of talismans raises a level of uncertainty as the characters express doubt about the safety of those who embark on this mission. The stakes are high and the audience is left on the edge of their seats, anticipating the outcome of this daring endeavor. The talismans add a layer of mystique to the supernatural arsenal, emphasizing the complexities of navigating a world where alliances can be as fragile as they are potent. Diplomacy turns hostile. Hori and Kushij, accompanied by Zohei, venture to Kyoto in response to an invitation. The meeting between Hori and Zohei after 16 years carries a sense of nostalgia, but Zohei's perpetual youthfulness adds an intriguing dimension to their reunion. The visit takes an unexpected turn when Kyoto, their host, launches an attack as a peculiar form of greeting. Hori's defensive skills come to the forefront as he protects Zohei and the two Boten Tsukumogami. What was meant to be a diplomatic encounter quickly escalates into a full-blown conflict. The surprise twist unfolds as Kyoto seizes control, locking Zohei and the Boten Tsukumogami in captivity, with him dictating their movements. As the chaos ensues, Hori recalls historical information about Kyoto from Sinome documents. This mysterious figure, with roots traced back to the Edo period, presents an unprecedented challenge to the protagonists. Kyoto's motives become unclear, and the unfolding events set the stage for a showdown, hinting at a deeper connection between the characters and their shared history. Unraveling intriguing connections amidst the tension, an unexpected revelation surfaces. Itsuku, a Tsukumogami believed to be aligned with the Boten household, is in fact an operative from Kyoto. Her dual allegiance adds an intriguing layer to the narrative, showcasing the intricate web of alliances and hidden loyalties within this supernatural realm. Kyoto's knowledge about Hyoma's purpose in the Boten household adds a layer of complexity to the unfolding saga. The characters find themselves entangled in a web of intrigue as they navigate through conflicting loyalties, challenging their assumptions about each other. The plot thickens, promising an exploration of the nuanced relationships and secrets that bind the characters together. Psychological warfare and Hyoma's resilience, the narrative takes an intense turn as Hyoma, disguised as a government officer, infiltrates the realm of Kyoto's Tsukumogami. His clever ruse unveils his resilience and determination to protect Boten and unearth the truth behind Kyoto's actions. However, the mission takes a harrowing turn as Hyoma faces a brutal assault, resulting in visible injuries. The psychological warfare employed by Kyoto's Tsukumogami adds a layer of suspense, probing into Hyoma's vulnerabilities and motivations. Despite the physical toll, Hyoma remains steadfast, refusing to divulge information about Boten's unique power, the Yoramashi power. The unfolding events showcase Hyoma's unwavering commitment to his mission and the lengths he is willing to go to safeguard Boten. Yu's intervention and a glimpse into Hyoma's thoughts and a surprising twist. Yu, a key character, intervenes in the escalating conflict. Her revelation about Hyoma seeking guardianship of Boten as the next Konado introduces a new dynamic to the narrative. The intricate relationships between the characters come to the forefront, revealing the depth of their connections and shared history. As the episode concludes, Hyoma reflects on Konado's pursuit of Boten's power. Questions about Konado's intentions and the origins of the Yoramashi power linger in Hyoma's mind. The narrative leaves the audience with a sense of anticipation, hinting at future revelations that promise to unravel the mysteries surrounding Botan's abilities and the characters' intertwined destinies. In conclusion, Episode 5 of Hyoma and the Tsukumogami unfolds as a captivating tale of strategic maneuvers, diplomatic conflicts, and psychological warfare. The introduction of talismans, the revelation of hidden loyalties, and Hyoma's resilience in the face of adversity add layers of complexity to the narrative. As the characters navigate through a world where alliances are fragile and secrets abound, the stage is set for an enthralling saga that promises to captivate and surprise at every turn. The narrative of Episode 6 unfolds with Hori's return, bearing the weight of the events that transpired during her absence. 30 minutes away from the Tsukumogami household had taken a toll on her, and she sought solace in a cup of tea to quench her thirst and alleviate the fatigue that clung to her. However, Kushi's absence didn't escape her notice, casting a shadow of concern over her demeanor. Little did she know, Kushi remained entangled in the complex web of events unfolding in Kyoto, along with Zoe, Hyoma's grandfather. Simultaneously, Hyoma, ever curious about Botan's mysterious nature, initiated a conversation with her. His genuine interest prompted him to extend an invitation for an outing, hoping to unravel more about the enigmatic Tsukumogami. However, Botan, committed to her responsibilities, declined, citing a pending report due before 4 p.m. Before her departure, she displayed her unique palm strike ability on Hyoma, leaving him both bewildered and intrigued. As Botan ventured out to fulfill her duties, Hyoma found himself in conversation with Hori and Yu, seeking answers about Botan's identity. Agi's revelation that Botan is a Yoromashi, a human possessed by a god, added another layer of complexity to the unfolding narrative. Hori, sensing Hyoma's curiosity, proposed a clandestine rendezvous, an opportunity to share the secrets surrounding Botan's past and the potential threats she might be facing. Botan, devoted to excellence, managed to submit her report on time despite the distraction caused by Agi's attack. However, her colleagues, Ki and Bonchan, couldn't help but notice her tardiness, leading to playful banter speculating about a new romantic interest. Botan dismissed the rumors, oblivious to Hori and Hyoma's discreet observation. The narrative shifted to a crucial conversation between Hori and Hyoma, delving into the origins of Tsukumogami. Hori elucidated that Tsukumogami are born when a Marabito, a visiting god, possesses an object, granting it life. The term Yoromashi, denoting a human possessed by a god, added a layer of intricacy to Botan's existence, emphasizing her dual nature. She carried within her a Marabito, capable of assuming either human or Tsukumogami form. Hyoma's inquiries took a poignant turn when he questioned Hori about the true intentions of their proximity to Botan. Hori, while unable to provide a definitive answer, shed light on Botan's troubled past. Left under their care, Botan faced years of isolation and scrutiny from her peers due to her unique abilities. Overcoming the judgmental gazes required immense perseverance, and it took years for her to find joy in life, unburdened by the weight of others' expectations. The revelation prompted Hyoma to inquire about Botan's guardianship, revealing the complexities of her past. Kagami, a vigilant observer, chose this moment to intervene, expressing approval of Hyoma's commitment as a declaration of marriage. The unexpected revelation left Botan puzzled as Hori guided her away, unaware of the clandestine conversation taking place. In the concluding moments, Hyoma reflected on Botan's mysterious background, realizing his lack of knowledge about her family or relatives who could offer support. Despite the gaps in information, he acknowledged the uniqueness of Botan's journey and was deeply moved by her resilience. As the episode unfolded, the intricate relationships, hidden histories, and the delicate balance between the supernatural and human worlds continued to captivate the audience. The stage was set for Hyoma to collaborate with the Tsukumogami, unravel more mysteries, and most importantly, safeguard Botan on her extraordinary journey. In this pivotal episode of Hyoma and the Tsukumogami, the intricate layers of the narrative unravel with Agi still stationed in the Kyoto house, eagerly awaiting the next installment of this enthralling tale. In the dimly lit quarters of Katamori's domain, the clash of perspectives between Hyoma and Katamori reached its climax. Katamori, harboring skepticism about Hyoma's motives for staying with Botan, sought to test his abilities and commitment. Assigning challenging tasks, Katamori utilized his surroundings, employing talismans with proficiency to gauge Hyoma's capabilities. The confrontation unfolded as a showcase of supernatural prowess. Katamori's talismans, infused with mystical powers, became formidable adversaries. Hyoma, undeterred, navigated the onslaught with a blend of agility, talisman mastery, and strategic thinking. The pinnacle of the battle came when a talisman endowed with extraordinary abilities in Katamori's leg posed a significant threat to Hyoma's well-being. The resilience and determination exhibited by Hyoma allowed him to narrowly escape the clutches of defeat. Remarkably, in the heat of the battle, Tsubaki, Katamori's spirited daughter, intervened, urging her father to cease the conflict. Despite her unruly demeanor, Tsubaki expressed a growing fondness for Hyoma, prompting her to request an end to hostilities. The unexpected turn of events hinted at a deeper connection between Hyoma and those residing in Katamori's domain. After the intense confrontation, Katamori, unbeknownst to Hyoma, seized the opportunity to study Hyoma's strength, problem-solving abilities, and his understanding of Boten. Recognizing Hyoma's prowess, Katamori entrusted Yaejin, a Tsukumogami under his jurisdiction, to Hyoma's care. The transfer of responsibility marked a significant development, underscoring Hyoma's acceptance within the supernatural circles. In a surprising gesture of camaraderie, Tsubaki, still intrigued by Hyoma, exchanged contact information with Katamori. The prospect of future conversations hinted at a potential alliance or, at the very least, an understanding between the two parties. The aftermath of the battle brought a shift in dynamics. Hyoma, now tasked with overseeing Yaejin temporarily, accompanied her to Boten's residence. The atmosphere was tense, with both Boten and Kushai returning from Kyoto. Hyoma, bearing torn clothes from the intense confrontation, and Yaejin, displaying signs of injury, were welcomed into Boten's home. As the night unfolded, Yaejin's nervousness in unfamiliar surroundings was palpable. Hori, suggesting Boten accompany them for added protection, inadvertently led to the misconception that Boten and Hyoma were a couple. Despite their clarifications, the misunderstanding lingered. Boten attempted to familiarize herself with the location, only to find it elusive, devoid of recognizable landmarks. Intriguingly, a revelation surfaced about the KaKuNime family's rules regarding special exceptions and their duty to work. A comparison was drawn to the more unilateral approach of the Katamoris. The narrative then shifted to the morning after Yaejin's overnight stay. As she prepared to depart, Hori proposed that Boten join them, providing Hyoma with additional protection. During their journey, Yaejin seized the opportunity to divulge more about Boten. She revealed Boten's true nature as a Murebito, a non-human entity with a connection to the Tsukumogami. Expressing warmth akin to the affection Yaejin felt for her master, she cautioned Hyoma to tread carefully. Following Yaejin's departure, Boten and Hyoma found a moment to reflect on their experiences with her. Hyoma, revealing a deep-seated hatred for wandering Tsukumogami due to past personal losses, was met with Boten's assurance of a positive change. This intricate episode delves into the complexities of supernatural conflicts and alliances. Hyoma's resilience and mastery of talismans become pivotal in establishing his credibility within the Tsukumogami community. The dynamics between Katamori, Tsubaki, and Hyoma hint at nuanced relationships that may shape future events. Yaejin's revelation about Boten's true nature adds a layer of complexity to the narrative, fostering a sense of anticipation for the evolving saga of Hyoma and the Tsukumogami. As the sun sets on episode 8, the audience is left eagerly anticipating the next twists and turns in the enthralling saga. Intricate blend of supernatural elements, character dynamics, and evolving relationships promises a captivating narrative that explores the depths of the Tsukumogami world. With each episode, the story unveils new layers of complexity, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats and immersed in the enchanting realm crafted by the storytellers. The unfolding drama promises not only more revelations but also deeper insights into the characters' pasts, their connections, and the larger tapestry of the supernatural world they inhabit. In the aftermath of the confrontation, as the dust settles, Hyoma finds himself reflecting on the challenges he faced in Katamori's domain. The clash of perspectives serve as a crucible, testing not only his physical abilities but also his resilience and strategic acumen. The talismanic battle became a symbolic representation of the intricate dance between humans and Tsukumogami, each wielding their unique strengths in the ongoing struggle for understanding and coexistence. As Hyoma transitions into his new role of overseeing Yaejin, a Tsukumogami under Katamori's jurisdiction, the dynamics within the supernatural community undergo a subtle shift. The transfer of responsibility is more than a mere formality. It is a symbolic gesture of acceptance and acknowledgement of Hyoma's capabilities. The fact that Katamori chose Hyoma for this task speaks volumes about the trust that is gradually developing between them. Tsubaki's unexpected intervention in the heat of the battle adds an intriguing layer to the narrative. Her growing fondness for Hyoma hints at a potential ally within Katamori's domain. The complexity of relationships within the supernatural realm becomes increasingly evident as alliances are formed and tested in the crucible of conflict. The exchange of contact information between Tsubaki and Katamori opens the door to future conversations and negotiations. It suggests a willingness to understand and cooperate, laying the groundwork for potential collaborations between their respective factions. This diplomatic overture, though subtle, is a significant development that could shape the course of future events. In the aftermath of the battle, as Hyoma, Yaejin, and Boten find themselves under the same roof, the tension is palpable. The torn clothes and injuries serve as visible reminders of the challenges they faced. The atmosphere within Botan's residence is charged with a mix of uncertainty and curiosity. Yeju's nervousness in unfamiliar surroundings adds a touch of vulnerability to her character. The decision for Botan to accompany them for added protection inadvertently leads to amusing misunderstandings about Botan and Hyoma's relationship. The comedic element provides a brief respite from the intense supernatural drama, showcasing the storyteller's skill in balancing tension and levity. The revelation about the KaKuNime family's rules regarding special exceptions adds an intriguing layer to the narrative. The comparison between the KaKuNime and Katamori approaches highlights the diversity within the supernatural community. It foreshadows potential conflicts and collaborations as different factions navigate their responsibilities and relationships in the complex web of supernatural politics. As the narrative transitions to the morning after Yejin's overnight stay, the prospect of Botan joining them on their journey introduces new dynamics. The suggestion that Botan could provide additional protection for Hyoma adds a layer of complexity to their evolving relationship. The misunderstandings about their status as a couple create moments of humor, but also hint at the underlying tension and uncertainty. During the journey, Yejin seizes the opportunity to share more about Botan's true nature. The revelation that Botan is a Marabito, a non-human entity with a connection to the Tsukumogami, adds a profound layer to her character. Yeju's warmth and cautionary words to Hyoma reflect a genuine concern for Botan's well-being. This revelation sets the stage for deeper exploration of Botan's origins, her role in the supernatural world, and the challenges she may face. The exchange between Botan and Hyoma after Yejin's departure provides a quiet moment of reflection. Hyoma's revelation about his past experiences with wandering Tsukumogami, including the loss of family members, adds a poignant layer to his character. It explains his deep-seated hatred for these entities and provides a glimpse into the emotional wounds he carries. Botan's assurance of a positive change in Hyoma's perception of Tsukumogami indicates her belief in the transformative power of understanding and empathy. This exchange becomes a pivotal moment in their relationship as they navigate the complexities of their pasts and find common ground. As this intricate episode unfolds, the audience is not only treated to supernatural conflicts and alliances, but also to the nuanced exploration of characters' backgrounds and motivations. As storytellers skillfully weave together action, humor, and emotional depth, creating a narrative tapestry that captivates the imagination. The evolving relationships, alliances, and conflicts promise a rich tapestry of storytelling in the episodes to come. The audience is left eagerly anticipating the next twists and turns in the enthralling saga of Hyoma and the Tsukumogami. With each passing episode, the world of the supernatural expands, revealing hidden layers and complexities that add depth to the overall narrative. In conclusion, Episode 8 serves as a milestone in the unfolding saga. The talismanic battle, the diplomatic overtures, and the revelations about Botan's true nature contribute to the overall complexity of the narrative. The characters, now faced with new challenges and responsibilities, are poised at the crossroads of destiny. The audience is invited to embark on a journey of discovery, where each episode promises not only supernatural intrigue, but also a deeper understanding of the characters that inhabit this enchanting world. As the of this captivating saga, the unfolding events set the stage for further exploration of the characters' pasts, their connections, and the larger tapestry of the supernatural world they inhabit. With each episode, the story expands, revealing hidden layers and complexities that add depth to the overall narrative. As the characters navigate the challenges before them, the audience is invited on a journey that promises not only supernatural intrigue, but also profound insights into the human and Tsukumogami condition. The episode commences with Suzuri tending to Hyoma's injured leg, setting the stage for unfolding events. Tsubaki, driven by her desire to reclaim the paper umbrella taken by the Tsukumogami, reveals a surprising connection to Hyoma's siblings. Having trained under Hyoma's father during her youth, Tsubaki fondly reminisces about the joy and vitality Hyoma's siblings brought into her life. She extends an invitation to Hyoma, suggesting a collaborative effort to retrieve the paper umbrella. While seemingly alluring, this proposition carries inherent dangers. Tsubaki, having mastered the Kyoto Seinome's ultimate training at the tender age of 8, surpassed even seasoned Seinome practitioners by the age of 10. Her approach aligns with the Kyoto philosophy, utilizing any means to achieve one's goals. Hyoma, recognizing the gravity of this invitation, expresses the need for contemplation, citing existing commitments. Later, the episode marks the celebration of Hyoma's 3-month tenure in the house. As episode 11 unfolded, Hyoma found himself in need of a specialized cloth that would serve as armor in his battles. However, before anyone could obtain such fabric, they needed to undergo a testing process. Hyoma received a message from Tabata Cloth Center, a place in Kyoto specializing in Seinome wear for combating Tsukumogami. The choices were limited to fabric and size. Upon arriving at the store to pick up his ordered cloth, Hilma encountered Tsubaki, Katamori's daughter, who had been eagerly waiting for him. There was a mistaken assumption that Boten was Hilma's girlfriend. As they ascended to the second floor to retrieve the ordered cloth, they underwent a test. Boten was restrained with a spinning wheel as if Tsukumogami spun the thread, creating perfectly fitting garments for all.